sport, like we're low key going up right now. No, but Allison, I really wanted to talk about like the athletes' help that we've been getting, because like Aaron's been saying, like we're definitely more into the sports side, into the track and field side. So what has been like having those allies, like someone like I remember, I'm pretty sure you were on Keeping Track earlier last year with Molly Huddle and Alicia Montano and Roisin Willis. And also I remember talking to when we got the chance to talk to Michael Johnson, who's bringing up someone like Kara Goucher, who's been outspoken on Twitter and her getting backlash and stuff like that. So having those allies and even somebody like a Gwen Berry and Noah Lyles standing up for social justice in the sport of running, how much do you think that is a help into the movement?
Yeah, it's so powerful. Like the truth is, it takes all voices, right? Like, and I think it's incredibly important that you have a Black and brown folks saying this, and we need white folks saying this also, right? Like it's going to take all of our voices. And in my position specifically, like when I was on the Keeping Track podcast, I was like losing my mind. I was like, I am talking with Alicia Montano, right? Like this person is my hero. But then when you come down to it, when you're having a conversation, it's like we're both Black mothers. We're both in this sport trying to make a living in different ways, obviously.
Yeah.
We both really believe in the power of running. And we both realize how our opportunities are limited because we are Black women, right? So it was really cool to join forces. And that's sort of like, you have like the top down, the elites, and you have the bottom up with me being like an average runner, community builder. And that's what it's going to take, because in order to pressure brands and stores and, races, and like, it's going to take all of us saying, no, we demand more, right? Like, we're not going to tolerate this.
Yeah, because thinking about earlier when we were talking about the Runner's World covers, when that came out and you guys were talking about that, and there's the movement, even people like posting their own covers of like a Runner's World. I was thinking about me and Aaron's, our own mom, because our mom, she runs and she's been running more and more and more, and now she does half marathon. She be running a lot. She's running a lot, like low key. But like, I be thinking about her, just the fact of like when she walks through a store and she doesn't see people on a Runner's World magazine or any just aerobic or muscle magazine of people that look like her, but she obviously has like the example most of the times of like us at track meets, but she didn't pay attention to track all that much. She didn't even play sports when she was in high school or anything like that. And so like being able to connect to something like that is something that's definitely missing. And like the opportunities, if she had that when she was younger, I don't know, she low-key could have been a good cross-country runner. The amount that she's running now at like 52, she could have been killing it. Like I don't know if the opportunities were there for her.
It's so true. When I started running long distance 9-10 years ago, I mean, I didn't know that regular Black people ran marathons, right? Like I was like, I know Kenyans and Ethiopians and Eritreans run, but I had never seen like a regular Black person until I saw my friend on Facebook, and that's why I decided to start running. So beyond just the representation, like, and not just because that's hugely important. It showed, like you said, it allows somebody to connect with that person. It also allows other people to normalize the experience, right? Like with Ahmaud Arbery, it was automatically assumed that he was like doing something bad or running from something. The more representations of Black and brown people running, the less assumptions of criminality there are.
For real though.
But then also, if you're talking about elite athletes, like their bonuses are based on what publications they're on, right? Like where they appear. So there are very real material financial consequences if Black elite athletes are never making it on covers. Then white elite athletes always have this additional financial win that they don't even have access to. So there's like, there's layers to it. It's not at all a small thing.
For real. Like it definitely adds up, because if you don't look like that person that the brand thinks is gonna sell or people are gonna connect to, then you're gonna be less likely, or you're gonna have to do way more. You're gonna have to do way more to get on that cover. You're gonna have to. We just had Brittany Brown, a sprinter. She is sponsored by Adidas, but she didn't get sponsored until she got second at the World Championship. you know, and it's just like that don't make no sense to me.